Alrighty, welcome to week 4, day 3, match 2. It's our last game of the day and the week with our away team, the Ophe Fireballs, going up against the home team in the Juel Flowers. Before the map bans, the Fireballs are banning Wario City, bringing us to the Flowers pick of Mario Stadium Daytime. No roster changes for either team, and the person in call with me, just Megan, once again. I guess Bingus is also technically here too, but maybe not for their commentary. Bingus is our special guest today.
Nah, she's too busy cleaning her fur after I pet her too much. Like, ew, I gotta clean this up. What the hell?
Yeah. With that though, want to go into predictions here? You want to start this time, Megan?
Yeah, I'll start. The Flowers are taking performance-enhancing drugs. It's too much of a... They're gonna absolutely demolish the Fireballs. I'm sorry. They got too much beef on their team. This is cheating. This is straight up cheating at this point.
Yeah, it's a bit of a... looks to be a bit of a one-sided match, but you never know. We've had some crazy upsets before, by the Fireballs themselves as well. Beat the Monsters of all people earlier this week.
I got my eye on K. Rool. That man is too unpredictable.
Very fair. I think pretty much every game, at least, I think we're all watching Critter at least a little bit.
So I keep home runs. Yeah. Every single damn time.
And then he also has usually Lua or Cars on base, which means he gets the synergy bonuses from that. It's a little fucking disgusting what this team is capable of.
100% disgusting. Like, yeah. What the hell, dog?
As for me, I am going to give a very similar prediction. I think it's going to be a bit of a stomp from the Flowers today. Although I think Fireballs might have a sneaky chance to get this if they can harness some of that upset power. Also a bit of a grudge match, revenge match even you could call it. Fireballs, or Ophe, was the owner of the Flowers last season and had a pretty rough time with Daisy, so we'll see if Ophe can get some revenge today. With that though, I think... oh, who I'm going to be keeping my eye on, I'm going to say Blue Critter here. I think he is going to be the key to victory here for the Fireballs. I think it's going to be him who really makes the difference when either it comes to some strong offense from him being one of the best power hitters on this team, and also on the defense, because there's going to need to be a lot of buddy jumps. Sorry about that. A lot of buddy jumps, and Blue Critter has not the highest speed, so we'll see if he can get in position fast enough for those buddy jumps. But with that though, I think we can get this game started.
Oh yeah.
Let's go, going back to Mario Stadium once again today.
This is a disgusting stage for the Flowers to be on.
Yeah, I mean, it's
100%.
It's a decently small field plus the short walls. Helps the Flowers out quite a bit. Only main thing is they don't have any stage hazards to help them when it comes to throwing off the defense. But
well, there goes Joshua.
Hasn't showed to stop the Flowers too much this season. And as Megan pointed out, it will start out with an out from Joshua, but Blue Toad is going to get us a great single to follow up. Oh, and that dive from Ground Critter.
Immediate great double play. It's over.
Fireballs are going to start off rough on the offense. Can't get much done at all.
Oh god, here comes big man on campus.
Yeah, lots of big men coming up. It's the Big Men Club. Holy shit, that's 3 stars we're going to start off with.
What the hell?
As well.
This is evil.
Coaster
Oh, thank God, Peach, you got him out.
probably would have been a foul ball if it wasn't for the shred out from Peach on first base. Great play from her. Speaking of great plays, though, King Boo is going to send it into the outfield to secure himself a single.
We got big slapper up nuts.
At the slapper.
If he's gonna slap the ball.
Every group of big men needs someone to slap the balls. Should just been out, yeah. Was in foul range as well.
What the hell was that, Blue Critter? You just pass it to Shy Guy and just like.
I don't think that was
let
supposed
him
to be a.
the rest of the way.
I don't think that was supposed to be a pass to Blue Shy Guy. I think Blue Shy Guy just got in the way and stole the throw.
That's a good hit by Daisy. Jesus.
Yeah, that should bring King Boo all the way to third. No time to go to home. Now, if there's anybody to take advantage of, it would be Red Magic Koopa for the defense. Gotta be one of the weaker hitting stats for the team. But they're not able to. That brings King Boo home to take the lead for the Flowers. First run of the game. Now Brown Critter. Ooh, that's a home run attempt, it looks like. Should just be a catch.
Nah. It is straight up a catch.
Yeah. It'll just be the one run for the Flowers, but that is a lead nonetheless. Fireballs now do have to start off with Peach, but after that you do have some slightly better hitters coming up after her. And grabbed quite easily by a Magic Koopa shortstop, one of the best players in those positions, or in that position. The second base, not a bad spot for the Magic Koopas as well.
Ooh,
but when you got a second
that's a
baseman
good
like
dive.
Brown Critter as well, devastate. I gotta learn some different words. Incredible infield for the Flowers. I'm hoping to see more players in the future move a Critter to that infield position, because I think Brown Critter and the Flowers have shown that can work out very well. Now JFK is up. Gets it by Red Magic
That's what we
Koopa.
fucking named him.
Yeah. Thank you, Marcus. Your effects in this league will be felt in massive ways for years to come. It's a pop fly from Red Toe, but should just be a catch.
There.
Last out. Unfortunate for the Fireballs. We're getting some good. We're stringing some good hits together, but.
Ooh, that's a
go to
Critter
waste with
out.
0 runs, and Meisho Doto is going to get a great dive there to get Green Critter out. Now the Mii's on this roster of Lua and Carr, not known for their hitting prowess, but you do still want to get them out just to hinder King K. Rool when he comes up. And they're going to let them both get on base.
Oh god, here he comes. Oh lord, he comes.
You might be able to call a home run right here.
Oh, not yet.
Doesn't go for a charge hit, and Blue Shy Guy gets the dive. JFK locks the fuck in. You gotta look at not only was that a great dive from JFK, but probably a misplay from the Flowers. In almost any scenario, you gotta have your big man King K. Rool go for a home run there. Perfect scenario.
I think
for him.
he is losing momentum because the juice is failing him.
Oh, a great item usage from Dodo.
She probably could have gone for second, but just stayed on first.
She's
Play
play
it
it
safe.
safe. Now with Joshua at the bat. Unfortunate.
Oh, that's gonna be a double play.
Allows for the double play. Joshua lets his team down there after that great play from Doto. One of the big problems with this Fireball's roster is, for most teams, you're wondering where that weaker end of the roster is, where the defense can get some outs, but for the Fireballs, it's a bit of the opposite. You're looking for where the hell are the good hitters on this team. Unfortunately, not many of them. Hell, one of their best hitters is on the bench since week 2, I think. Wiggler came out.
No, that's immediate out.
Yeah. Fireball's locking another 0-run inning.
Just the critters walking animation is just so funny.
There's some goofy guys.
He's like, hoo hoo, hee hee.
He is filled with joy and whimsy. King Boo goes for a home run.
Oh!
Faster end of the outfield. Should be a buddy jump, but they just don't go for it.
It's too high for them, I guess.
Yeah, maybe too high, maybe not in position in time. Made some last minute scooches to the side, to the curve. There was one hell of a curve on that hit. But either way, it will be a home run nonetheless. Second run for the Flowers.
Alright, we got Big Slappa. Is that another? No, this looks like he can be caught.
Should just be a catch. A bobble could be caught by Blue Yoshi as well. Joshua, sorry. Lots of names to keep track of. Be a foul ball from Daisy. Ooh, Peach. Another great jump play. Inning is looking a little over, yeah. Red Magic Koopa hits something you'd expect more from him. Not a knock on him, just more so he's got a very low hitting stat, so expectations are going to be low no matter what, unfortunately for him. Although that's not why he's on the roster, it's for his defensive prowess, which we can see right here, spoken into existence.
Yeah.
We've gotten to see a lot of champions play today. Red Magic Koopa, another one here. Looking to run it back to back, as I pointed out in a previous video. That's a great play from Virgil. Just sneaks it over the line, unfortunately. Very close to first base, meaning he doesn't have time to risk it for second. New critter now, you want something good, but with a...
Ooh.
Bad play from
Immediate double play.
Another 0-run inning for the Fireballs.
Critters. Oh god, here comes more of them.
I don't know if I've been this blunt with the Fireballs roster before, but I am very distraught by some of the raw positional changes, or positional choices for the team. I mean, you can't look past the fact that many players are just having personal poor performances, but I think this might be one of the least optimized teams in the league. In question of positions, there's a blue critter in that outfield, blue toad in infield, Doto you can put on third despite her speed being her best stat, not normally something you need from a third baseman. Also, I think Peach is shown to be a bit of a questionable player. She's not been... I mean, pitching is her best stat, but I don't think her pitching has even been that great. I wonder if you could put even...
It's just been her pitching has been kind of mid.
Yeah, I think she's rated as one of the worst characters in the game if I recheck the tier list. Yeah, she's just outside of the active griefers tier. Second lowest character in the D tier.
Oh, brown critter made it home.
Another run here for the Flowers.
Why was that me just staring right into Peach's tits?
I don't know. I don't know if I want to think about that much more. There's the home run you expect from...
There it is. There it is. This is what we were expecting.
Buddy jump comes in, but it's too late. It's not good enough.
Here comes big man strutting,
King K. Rule, I think a
doing
very
what he does
solid.
best.
I think you gotta look at him as being a strong contender for that offensive player of the year plus most valuable player, that MVP.
He's doing better than Boo.
King Boo
Boo
as
is
well
what the
had a very phenomenal
back-to-back home
season.
runs.
Yeah. Also on the defensive when it comes to his pitching, not bad either. Another player who is going to be on the list for that possible MVP title. Speaking of another one, PD Piranha comes in with a character we were talking about before as well, coming into pitch, Peach. We'll see if she can show up today on the pitching side of things.
Big Slappa doing what he does best, which is big slapping.
Indeed.
Daisy paid good money for these members to be on her team.
Yeah. I think it's really funny too because I was talking to Juel a bit before the season started, and Juel was kind of a little disinterested. Like, she was kind of participating mainly just to make me happy, which I felt a little bad about. But despite that scenario, Juel is coming in with one of the best rosters we've ever seen. Maybe one of the most optimized rosters on the opposite end as well. I think pretty much every player is in the best position you'd want them to be, not to mention synergies working out very well. I think it's just funny how Juel just made one of like the best rosters while putting in like maybe like 50% effort. Just a goofy scenario we ended up in. Red Toad attempts a home run.
Funny how it all works.
Yeah. On the other side, the Fireballs going another 0-run inning. I did also pull up their roster. Currently on their bench, they have Wiggler, TM Ophe, Rainbow Dash, and Hatsune Miku. I don't think the Light Bloomies are super great, so I think it makes sense to keep them on the bench, but not running Wiggler is a big question for me. I think he's got an incredible hitting stat.
They were
plus
running.
speed.
They were running Wiggler earlier in the season.
Yeah, but they were also
then they
running...
just immediately benched him.
Yeah, and I think it might be because they were putting Wiggler in the outfield and he was performing pretty poorly there. But that's also not where Wiggler is good at, so that's more of a coaching problem than a Wiggler problem, if I'm being honest, being a little blunt.
Might have been better like as a catcher instead.
Catcher, yeah.
Or somewhere
actually,
in the infield.
Let me check Wiggler's stats while we're at it. Double play from across the field? Hop off play from him. Yeah, where's the Wiggler on here? It's one of the weirdest organized spreadsheets I've ever seen. At least character-wise. Here's Wiggler. Yeah, his fielding stat isn't great, so honestly, you'd probably want him either at catcher, like you said. I don't think that's a bad call, or even at like a third or first base, just because they're very tall. They've got a high or big hitbox to catch the ball, but in the end, that's for naught, as Wiggler isn't even in the game. And speaking of players not in the game, it feels like the entirety of the Fireballs are asleep.
They just kind of gave up at this point.
Yeah. Beanball from Peach hitting Lua. Gonna give him a walk. Second one we've seen of the entire league. Very rare to see that in CPU versus CPU, and it's gonna be a double play either way though. JFK with a great catch and throw. That is going to nerf green critter. King K. Rool here, because he doesn't have that synergy to work with, but he still has plenty of power of his own. It's a foul ball, but... Ooh. Rough hit, but that item usage does secure the first base for King K. Rool. Only problem here will be that he doesn't have the speed to run the bases very well. King Boo's gonna have to get a great hit here, and we've seen plenty from him this season. A good hit
That was
indeed.
a good hit.
Plus the item usage allows King K. Rool to get all the way to third, despite having one of the lowest speed stats in the game.
All right, Big Slappa. He just hit a home run, and then you got the big men back to home base. If he hits the ball.
We'll see if he feels like it. That's a slap down the middle, but with too much power, Virgil is able to get there in time for the out. The Fireballs have had basically non-existent offense, but their defense has been surprisingly decent to keep them at only 7 runs.
So the Fireballs need to get 7 runs to be able to have a chance.
Yeah, it is.
Otherwise, if they fail this, it's just
here.
over.
It's a good start. It's going to be a nice slap down the middle from Peach. I do wonder if...
But can they keep the momentum, though?
I wonder if there's any players fast enough to get those slaps down the middle, or if it's just... Ooh, that's a swing on a Daisy Star pitch. Is the item usage good? It is! Peach has to run the second, though. She's in time! Item usage, that one thing that's going to get you out of those Daisy Star pitches, and they work out incredibly well. This time, at the very least. It should just be a catch from Blue
that's a catch.
Critter. It's 1 out on the board with JFK up to bat. Hoping for a good hit here. Worried about a double play there, but it goes over a Brown Critter. That should bring Peach home. First run of the game, or for the Fireballs.
At the very least, it's not a 0-7.
It is a 7-1, which is the Brazil scoreline. But good position to maybe get another on the board. We do have Virgil on third base. Red Toe just needs to bring out a solid hit, and solid hit indeed he gets. First and second still filled. Only
The Fireballs need to keep up this momentum.
A double play could end the team's game here, but if they keep up the good offense, that should give them a chance to get a few more runs in. Dodo, poor hitting step, but has synergy to help her out here. Goes for a slap, and it works out, yeah. Daisy gets tired.
Base is loaded.
See if she swaps out here. She's staying in with Joshua up to bat. One of the worst hitters in the game, but a good hit from him could continue the game and not.
Nope, that's it.
The double play. Incredibly strong infield performance from the Flowers. I mean, for such a slap-heavy team as the Fireballs, you need to have a good setup like that. And they just so happen to have that as the Flowers take a dominant victory, 7-2. Not an incredibly high scoreline, but considering they kept the the Fireballs at only 0 runs for most of the game, I still would call that a dominant performance. King Boo taking a pretty well-deserved MVP, I would say.
For sure.
Take a look at the scoreboard. 110 coming out from King Boo. A little bit from item usage, but mostly from pure batting. King K. Rool also getting a decent stat there. Red Magic of all people as well, getting a 50. A Brown Critter, though, hitting 60 and fielding. That's also without any buddy jumps. That's purely from his dives. I think if it wasn't for the offensive performance from King Boo, I think you'd got to look at Brown Critter as a bit of an MVP here. Defensive MVP, if anything. Sorry, you got to look at the Fireballs side as well. Completely forgot about that. Team captain Mario dropping a 0. Rough to see, but
Mario did jack and or shit.
That being said, though, I don't think that most of his team did much either. Joshua had some pretty poor batting, only a little bit of item usage. It's really only Blue Toad showing up on offense, and then the outfield getting those good buddy jumps in. Green, not green. Green? There's no green anywhere like on this roster. Why did that come to mind?
Were you colorblind?
Blue Shy Guy, JFK, also gets a bit of a fielding score thanks to his good dives. But otherwise, a very nothing burger of a scoreboard here for the Fireballs. Very rough performance from them. That being said, we are going to call it here for week 4. That's going to put... let's go on a bit give a bit of an update on the standings after that. Flowers are going to secure an 8-0 season. Only 2 games away from a perfect season. As for the bottom of the scoreboard, we do see the Knights are going to surge all the way from 8th seed to the 6th seed, currently on the verge of securing a playoffs position, as the Fireballs and Muscles are going to drop to 2 and 6. So the last week is going to actually be very important for those bottom 3 teams, so you can maybe steal that last spot away from the Knights, maybe even from the Wilds if they continue a downward spiral. But other than that, it's going to call it here. Thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you next week for our last week of the season, last in-conference week as well, so we'll see only rematches there. Should be fun. And thank you, Megan, as well, for showing up today and helping me cast. It's always easier and more fun to have someone there, or someone here to help. So,
for sure.
Thanks a lot for that. If you don't have anything else to say, though, I think I'm gonna call it here.
Nah, I need to take a nap after today. Jesus Christ.
Totally fair. Even outside of baseball, you said you had it sounded like a long day at work, so I bet that's the majority of needing a rest. Also, if you want to talk about one of the fastest games we've had this season, recording's only at 27 minutes, and that's including all my extra yapping, so one of the fastest games we've probably had all season. But with that extra yapping aside, thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.